what I expected. Took me a little bit of time to adapt. He was moving around a lot. Started going to the body from like the second or third round, and yeah, he came over at the end of the fight. He said I popped his rib with the left shot to the body, so he had to quit. You know, anti-climax, yes, but a win's a win, I guess.
Listen, when you go with a new trainer, it does take a good few fights for that sort of bunch up and for you to show your skills. How far do you believe you're there in regards to showing people what Roy has taught you?
Well, you know, December, it's going to be a big fight, so you know, you guys are going to get to see everything we've been working on. I was trying to show some of the stuff today, but you know, obviously I wasn't able to do exactly what I wanted to do. But yeah, we're gonna have a big fight in December, and you guys will see everything.
While there might be a stoppage, would you have wanted to stop him the way yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I was setting him up. I was setting him up for a big punch. You know, I was feeling him out. I was working him out. That knockout shot was coming, but you know, he got out of there. So yeah.
Chris, just how much of a relief was it to actually get in the ring and fight there tonight?
Listen, you know, the last few months have been heavy. So you know, boxing has kept me on the straight and narrow. If it wasn't for boxing, I don't know what I would have been doing. I would have been going crazy. You know, this fight was there to kind of get me back into the swing of things, and I was happy with my performance, and now we're ready for a big one in December.
And you mentioned the big one in December, Chris. I don't know if you saw Eddie Hearn's already called it out and said it's Liam Williams on Sky pay-per-view. Is he right, or do you have any other names?
Listen, I can't say if he's right. I don't think I haven't been told officially who it is, so you know, we'll find out. But if it is Liam Williams, that's a great fight. A lot of fans have been calling for that fight for a while now. He's been saying a lot. He's been saying a lot on social media. So that's a fight that I would very much enjoy, just for the pure fact of shutting this guy up once and for all.
Last one for me, Chris. Last time we spoke, you just put your £10,000 bet on Billy Joe Saunders to get knocked out of Canelo. Can I ask what you did with the winnings?
I gave it all to charity, which is I gave it to Rocking Horse Foundation, which is a children's charity in Brighton. And yeah, that's what I said I was going to do, and that's what I did.
Good man. Congratulations tonight, Chris.
Thank you.
Chris, congratulations on your win, October Red Boxing. We talk a little bit about styles. You've gone in there, you've been under Roy Jones for a little while. You mentioned that there's certain changes that you've done. Elaborate on that and how that's benefited you as a fighter so far, after dealing with the frustration of your other two opponents the other week dropping out.
You know, Roy's taught me a lot over the last year and a half. A lot of it is, you know, focused on the mental aspect of the game, strategy, the reasons why you're throwing certain punches, the reasons why you're training a certain way, or, you know, the philosophy behind everything, foot movement, defense. You know, boxing is 70% mental. I think it's not all about being big and strong and tough. You know, you've got to have it up here, and that's Roy's game. Roy's a master at that. So you know, I'm learning each and every day.
And reflecting on that, we saw that in the first round. You sort of like were toying with him, almost like you was trying to suss him out. Like you said, he came out, you thought he was going to be orthodox, and he turned out to be southpaw. So that first round, you're in there trying to suss him out. Then after, say, into round 2 and 3, you seemed to get that, and it was almost like you was toying with him. You were almost frustrated well, you quit on his stool, obviously because of the injury, the rib. You almost seemed frustrated because it seemed like you were just warming into that fight. Yeah,
yeah. Like I said, the knockout was coming. I was setting him up for something big. I knew I could take him out. He got out there in the nick of time. What can I say?
And the final one from me then, what can we hope to see from you in the next 12 months? Like I said, names have been bandied about, we've spoke about December. Where do you see yourself in the next 12 months in the division?
With a world title around my waist. That's where I'll be within the next 12 months.
Thank you very much for your time.
Chris, right?
We saw you use your jab a lot more than in recent fights. Do you think that's was that sort of planned since you realised he was southpaw?
Was it planned? I mean, the guy was running. You know, he was moving a lot. So actually, my jab was kind of ineffective. It got to a stage where I I had to go into hunt mode. You know, I had to hunt him down, to pin him down. You know, otherwise it would have just been cat and mouse the whole night. But yeah, you know, just as I was kind of figuring him out and getting into the swing of things, you know, you guys saw what happened. It is what it is.
And who is your first choice for your next opponent in December?
I don't have a first choice. I just want a big fight or a world title.
Chris, great congratulations from Unanimous Boxing. So there's in your division there's guys like Eris Landy Lara, even the Charlo brothers. For me, I'd love to see you fight them guys. Have you ever thought about it? Is it coming next, soon after December maybe? What do you think?
So anyone with a world title is on the radar. It's just up to my promoters and Sky Sports to set it up. I'm ready to go.
That's all for me.
Chris, I know it's a very personal thing, but the name on the back of your shorts, how much do you want to sort of contribute this win to your brother?
It's all for him. This night was dedicated to him. I just posted a picture on my Instagram of me and his son. You know, and he lives now through his son Raheem, Sebastian Jr. Yeah, it's you know, it's been rough, but everything's dedicated to him.
Cool. That's all I want to ask. Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate your time.